What is poker flop texture when playing flops? Have you ever wondered how the 3 community cards dealt after the preflop betting round can shape your poker strategy? Let's break down the concept of poker flop texture and its importance in post-flop play. Poker flop texture refers to the characteristics of these 3 cards and how they relate to each other. This includes their ranks, suits, and how connected they are. Understanding flop texture can significantly influence your decisions after the flop. Flop textures can be categorized into a few main types: dry boards and wet boards. A dry flop consists of disconnected cards that do not work well together. For instance, a flop like King of Diamonds, 7 of Hearts, and 3 of Spades is considered dry. These cards are not closely related in rank or suit, making it less likely for players to have strong hands or draws. On dry boards, players often bet more aggressively with smaller bet sizes, since opponents are less likely to have strong draws. In contrast, wet flops are coordinated and connected. They usually feature cards that are close in rank or share suits, creating many drawing opportunities. For example, a flop with 9 of Spades, 8 of Spades, and 7 of Diamonds is wet. This setup allows for potential straight and flush draws, making the situation more dynamic. On wet boards, players tend to be more cautious with their betting. They often use larger bet sizes to protect their hands, as opponents have more chances to improve. Another interesting type of flop texture is paired boards, where 2 of the flop cards share the same rank. This can change the value of hands and betting strategies. Paired boards reduce the number of possible straights and flushes, but they increase the chances of full houses. Understanding flop texture is essential for making better decisions. It helps you assign more accurate ranges to your opponents and improves your ability to read their hands. For example, on dry boards, you might choose to make a continuation bet more frequently and with smaller amounts. On wet boards, you may decide to bet less often or increase your bet size to protect your vulnerable hands. Recognizing flop texture also helps identify good opportunities to bluff or semi-bluff. This is based on your drawing potential and what you think your opponent might hold. By adjusting your betting frequency, bet sizing, and hand selection according to the flop texture, you can maximize your value and minimize your losses after the flop. Understanding these concepts will greatly improve your post-flop play and overall poker strategy.